Two teams that met in Super Bowl 35 down in Tampa. The Ravens and Giants are underway.
And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Throwing right away, here's Locke. He'll get this into the hands of the wideout from LSU.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards on the play.
I'm sure after he caught the ball and looked up, he thought to himself, uh-oh. Trying to find some space, trying to make people miss. But a swarm of defenders were there, and they dropped him behind the line of scrimmage.
On play action, Locke rolling to his right.
An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
2nd and 10. Straight ahead, here's Tracy.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Play action. Now it's Locke. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. Locke going to go on 4th down.
The short throw pulled in by Bellinger.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Now a play fake, and here's Locke.
Pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a 1st down. They fake the handoff, now Locke. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown.
Daniel Bellinger
from 21 yards away.
And the Giants are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's a 2nd and 5.
Again to Henry. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Jackson. Flush to his right. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Now a handoff to Henry. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Henry running right.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line.
They'll run it again with Henry. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. And now Jackson will look to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
3rd down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. So the field goal that cuts the lead in half as they, too, are able to get some points on their initial drive of the game.
Yeah, all in all, a pretty positive response, right, to the points that were scored against them. And they got a little help from their opponent anyway. Missed the conversion, so now they're just 3 back.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
They'll start with a run by Tracy.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Now that's a big-time run. Lightning in a bottle, forget it. He exploded out of the bottle for that type of a pickup.
Block now to throw. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Wan'Dale Robinson.
47 yards.
And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
For this, it's like watching paint dry.
Brian Dable dialing up a play call here as they will go for 2. The Lock going to try and throw for it.
And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
They keep it with Henry on first down.
And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. Derrick Henry. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Jackson now escaping the pressure right. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry from 17 yards out. And the Ravens have cut it back within a score. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment that allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Tracy going to get it on 1st down. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Lock off of play action. Bellinger hauls it in out left side. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Another pass complete to Bellinger. And he's got some space here. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Lock gonna throw. Flushed out right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Malik Neighbors. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants are able to stretch out their lead. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball, or are we cool to do it here in football, pardon me?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary. Or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance to stop passing now the way that it's going. I think we'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Thank you.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Right now, let's go get 6.
Here's Jackson to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Well, we know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field, and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
Right back to Tracy. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Shotgun snap to Locke. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Well, partner, given where that drive started, that's an excellent job defensively to force them into 4th down.
On 4th down, on is Graham Gano for the Giants field goal. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. Gano's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
After knocking through the field goal, here's Gano back out there now for the kickoff. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because it didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punching the end zone without turning it over.
And this one too low.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
3rd and 9 here. Throwing is Jackson. Flush to his right. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 36. Jackson escaping the pressure right. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. 2nd and a couple. They'll try the right side with Henry. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Henry will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time. And the ball is knocked out. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but if the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Locke looking to change the play. Back to throw now on first down. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Still going. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
A first down carry for Henry. On the tackle, it was Dane Belton. They work now on 2nd and 9. Again, it's Henry. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. Here's Jackson. Flushed out right. He dumps it off for Henry. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll give Henry another shot. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Derrick Henry on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Tucker now for the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball is going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. In motion, the tight end. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. That one taken in by Neighbors.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. They look to throw. It's Locke. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone, throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. They finally knocked him on the ground and forced an incompletion. That's got to be a sigh of relief.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. To throw it is Locke. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
They'll go for it. It's Locke. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Play action. It's Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And the Giants are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the 3rd quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Fighting through, and he's got space. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
128 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
Runs through the contact. And he gets it down to the 32.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
This is Henry. A strong running. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Running left, it's Henry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
Give them the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. A give to Henry. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now Jackson makes a connection with his running back, Derrick Henry. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Ravens have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead now. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
From the gun, it's Locke. That's complete. It's Neighbors. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Now a play fake, and here's Locke. Finding room at midfield. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. A little juke. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 45 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On play action, Locke. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
On the give, it's Tracy. Pretty nice, aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Play action. Now it's Locke. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line. They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll get this up to about the 40. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
The handoff, running left, Henry. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. They go play action now. Jackson. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the Giants are going to take possession here at their own 33. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Now Locke. Eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be caught downfield by Slayton. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. They fake the handoff. Now Locke out to his left. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. A disappointing end of the sequence there. He was starting to turn nothing into something, and then he lost the football.
And sometimes things get lost in the transition. And what I mean by that is you go from being a passer to a runner. And at a certain point, once you cross the line of scrimmage, you're strictly a runner now. There's no more downfield threat. Make sure you take care of the football while you're traversing downfield.
They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down.
10 yards on the pickup.
Henry running right. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They go play action with Jackson. And this will be caught at the 30. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Now a handoff to Henry. Oh, look at the juke. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Boy, 194 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Flush to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
To throw is Jackson. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. First carry now for Justice Hill. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to make it a 2-score game. Tucker's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. No escape for Locke, and he'll go down. Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Locke off of play action. This is caught by Robinson. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Locke now to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, you're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Now Locke, got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Play action. Now Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Derrick Henry. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 6. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And this is caught. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because, to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry from a yard away, bowling his way in. And the Ravens are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game.
You think back to some of the great goal line bruisers of the past, the Earl Campbells, the John Riggins, the Marshawn Lynches. And then you can put Derrick Henry right in that group as he scores there with another patented Derrick Henry run.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. That'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. And this will get out of bounds. No worries there, though. That still goes as a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete.
And Locke throws another one. It's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball in a comfortable 4th. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Giants. So on comes the Giant offense as they'll try for 2 here. After the turnover, here's Locke. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Turnover that just got him the football back, obviously a big one, because had they been able to score on the other side, this would have been a one-possession game.
So you don't sense full relief here, then?
No, I don't, especially with the ball this deep in their own territory, because you make a mistake, they've got it right back in prime position.
They certainly do. So now, almost like, almost like a 4-minute offense, right? Take care of this bad boy. Make sure the other team doesn't touch it, but move it with consistent gains. Wear down the clock and make them use their timeouts in this situation.
Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Now Jackson escaping the pressure right. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. That one looks like he'll throw here. Flushed out right. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Here's 3rd and 10.
Jackson to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Locke gets this to Bellinger.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Locke to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Locke. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he is out of bounds with the 1st down as the clock ticks inside of 30 seconds. Here's Locke.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Locke to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Slayton. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Locke. And this is caught on the sideline. Are the feet in? They are. What a catch. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. Here we go. 1st and goal. To throw is Locke. And this is caught. So it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however. Problem for them, they needed that score with a little more time left on the clock. I think just too little, too late now.
I would agree with that, and we're programmed never to say never. But in this case, we're asking a lot for them to even think they have a chance.
One final try for Locke. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it. And no, it's incomplete. So that hits the ground with only 4 seconds remaining. And this should be the last play. One more shot. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And a most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild. And at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. So that last kickoff, just a mere formality, obviously, Charles, wrapping up a game that they should be very happy about once they got the win.
Yeah, I thought they were clearly the better team by the end, and they earned this one with a terrific game plan and consistent effort throughout. Only fitting that they had the ball when the clock hit 0.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gault. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.